Hey guys, did you miss It's Always Sunny? I actually miss doing this. We did take a little 1-week hiatus right around Christmas. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday. In my apartment, my wife, we put up the tree. We celebrate Hanukkah, and then we put up the tree before Thanksgiving, and then we keep it up until the first warm day. So we'll have a tree up until at least March. So yeah, I mean, our holiday's going for a really long time. Maybe yours do too. It's a fake tree, obviously. Anyone who's like, oh my god, yeah, no, we don't have rotting wood in the house for that long. I've spoken to people at the stage door. I've spoken to, people have been sending me tweets and things on Facebook, and I'm really excited about all the suggestions that everyone has and things that you all want to see on It's Always Sunny. I try to cram as many of those things into several ideas as possible. So, got a lot of questions people want answered. The big thing everyone seems to want is to spend a little more quality time with the 3 shares. So definitely going to do that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to spend the next 3 episodes, 1 episode each, with one of the 3 shares and like getting to know them a little more and asking them some of these great questions that you all have asked, seeing their dressing rooms, because that was another thing everyone wants to see, dressing rooms, which reminds me I haven't really shown you my own dressing room. We'll get to that. And then I'll pick 1 or 2 of my favorite questions and ask everyone in the cast. Today, that particular question is going to be, someone would say, please, what is your favorite line of the show and act it out? Now, to me, that means basically people are saying, give us your best Sonny or Cher impression or Greg Allman or something like that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to ask everyone to give us their favorite line from the show and act it out. I imagine a lot of these will be making fun of me in some small way, which is totally great, totally fine. It's always sunny. And then we're going to spend some time with Micaela Diamond, our babe, and see her dressing room and hear a little bit about her first couple of months on Broadway, because this is her Broadway debut. So yeah, here we go. Okay, I got a random visit from Carly Bettiol.
Yes.
Okay, so lots of people are asking questions, and so the one that I want to ask everybody right now is, you have to do your favorite line from the show that isn't yours, and I want to see an impression of it. And it can be mine. I'm really, truly putting her on the spot. She just walked in and I was like, let's do this video. Okay.
Alright, here we go. There's one for the Goomba. I'm telling you guys, I'm so hot I feel like there's more than one of me. Okay?
Thank you.
Something like that.
Oh yeah, that Italian spirit really came through there. Thank you, Carly.
Hey, Bridget, you want to go get high? Does Wonder Woman want to fight crime?
The world's first hippies, I swear.
I'll know whose line it is?
You'll know.
Okay, go ahead, Fatty.
The broken key. You can arrange. Why don't you go talk to some elsewise, buddy?
And now, a word from Marmite. A savory spread that seduces your bread.
Tiana's gonna give us a whole, ooh, I love that too, something you missed that used to be in the show. All right, go ahead.
More Moxie, I like it.
Wait,
What's my favorite?
I love that too. I love that one, especially because sometimes she gives a little Woody Woodpecker laugh, but right before it, she goes, oh, more Moxie, I like it. So whose line is this?
Micaela.
Micaela.
Who I love.
Micaela Diamond as Babe.
It's ready.
It's when she walks out on stage for the very first time.
Yeah, she walks out on stage, and I've never even seen this moment, but I just hear it through the
Yep, and she does the same every night.
Oh my god, that's a lot of people.
But I love her, and she does it amazing. I just hear it. I don't even see
She's
it.
fully committed, but it is the same. It's just like that.
And it's a lot of people.
It is a lot of people.
Actually,
Talk to me about the wig first.
first of all, this wig is my favorite thing in this show. Because
Let's get a really nice view
It's just
of it.
basically, real bad hair. It was rainy yesterday, and I was like, oh, this is what people with curly hair are talking about when there's humidity. It was all poop.
I have no idea what he means.
Speaking of...
Oh yeah, go give it to me.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny coming from a lady who's so tall. When I climb up to kiss her, my ears pop. Ha!
Angel, do it.
Spill, babe.
Ooh, that is a Bob Mackie, Michael Buress spot on impression.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Jen, do it.
The savory spread that seduces your bread.
That is not the first time that one's come up. That's a really popular line.
We say it every night.
It's a really good, and he does that liquid seduces your bread.
I can just see what his face is doing by how he's doing it.
That's it. Fatica. All right.
Dark lady.
Ashley, okay, she's in full, okay. Yeah, sure, go ahead. From there.
Because I know how my baby digs the modulation.
Tori, go.
I like to run through fields and paint with watercolors, and I think you're incredibly cool. What is this wool? It's so scratchy.
Okay, we have another submission. Matthew, are you ready? Are you ready for your...
997, 990,
Idiot.
999,
It's so straight.
1,000. Yes?
Do you have a favorite line that isn't your own
Yeah.
that you're ready to do an impression of?
Yeah, my favorite line in the show is, No! No, 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 no! The bottom of her boob is showing, Bob! And he says, and you are? Sid, the censor! You can't show the bottom of her boob!
That is frighteningly spot on.
Thank you.
That is a Michael Fatica line when he comes on during the Bob Mackie number because Cher is underdressed, if you will. Well done, thank you.
Shout
That
out
was
to Fatica.
perfect. There she is.
Welcome to Mikasa. Come in.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Wait, I'm coming over to the
Jarrod
most interesting
Spector.
part of the room.
Of course.
I'm gonna
always
stand
with
in the
coffee.
corner. I have a cup of coffee.
Look right.
Okay. What? Tell me about your dressing room.
These are the opening night gifts that
Oh yeah.
Stephanie, me, Tio,
I have
and
one of
Dee
these.
all got for the cast.
Really cool, right?
Framed and put on the wall.
There's you.
Everyone's
Stephanie,
pictured, which is
Teal,
really cool.
Me.
Teal's is so good. Like cheekbones. Anyway.
Oh, really good cheekbones.
It's so good.
It's so good. That's the first thing.
That's the first. What else you got? Do you love?
I mean, love the window. It's my favorite part.
That you
it's-
have a window.
Yeah, it's so big and it's night now, but it's like so much light comes in during the matinee. It's beautiful.
And we can see the Mean Girls
And
cast
little
across
neighbors.
the street.
Yeah, their windows say Cher is a Gratsky bitch.
Yeah.
Really sweet.
It's really
Real
sweet. What else you got? Show me your mirror and this little.
So this was the first thing I did when I got into the theater was we were in tech and tech is like endless hours and I sat on my floor and like printed a shit ton of Cher pictures but from when she was young, like the banged version.
Yeah.
And like created this thing on the floor and then I was like, that's stupid because I can't pick it up. And so then I just started putting them all on the
This is so
on the outside
sweet.
of
Wait, I don't want to be.
mostly it's just Sonny and Cher. Because so many of the pictures were of them too.
This.
I love it. There's so many good ones. I love this one.
Which one?
The two of them.
We'll recreate that
We'll
photo
recreate
someday.
it. It's pretty great.
But we'll have to
We
have
do this
our
like all the
wait.
time, and I got you, babe.
Yeah.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
Is it? Oh yeah, it's Bob Dylan.
Yeah. And that's Georgia, her sister. So fun.
Her mom, you mean? You said
Oh,
her sister?
Georgianne.
Georgianne,
Sorry,
her
sorry.
sister. Oh yeah.
That's a little confusing
It is.
that they named.
We should tell Cher that it's confusing. I feel like we should
I
call
don't know
her.
if she would really want that. Steamer. So necessary.
So important, the steamer. As you can see, and I don't mean to
No.
comment on the theaters that we're in, but this is not a large space. None of
No.
ours. Oh, you have a couple things.
Just tiny.
You want to show us
I
any
do
of
have
these
a couple
things?
things. Most of my changes are quick changes, so they're preset.
Right,
But
downstairs.
This is my opening costume, so I get to have it downstairs.
Right, so you start with a little
Pretty
bling.
small.
Oh, that's pretty small.
It's pretty
the top.
small.
The top is small.
The top is tiny, and this goes just right above the V.
The V.
And then this is one of my first Act 2 looks, and the only time I get to come to my dressing room during the show.
Oh, is it middle of Act 2?
Is the middle of Act 2.
Uh-huh.
When you're singing Dark Lake,
And intermission.
I get to listen to him decide when he riffs. It's great.
I would never riff
And that's it.
in a Broadway show.
Fun fact, Mandy Moore wore this shirt on This Is Us.
Really?
Yeah, a
The
few
same
weeks
shirt?
ago I saw it and was like gagged. I was like, I'm wearing the same shirt as Mandy Moore. It's pretty great.
Do you want to answer? Oh, you have more?
And this little Barbie from Bob Mackie.
Oh, did he give this to you?
Yeah. And he gave me drawings for opening.
So cool.
Spelled my name wrong, but like still love
He
him.
sure did.
You know,
but
it's
we
okay.
love him there.
Michaela.
Michaela.
You know?
Michaela.
That's the room,
I know
folks.
those drawings from Bob Mackie are the best, aren't they?
They're beautiful.
I have to frame mine.
They're stunning. I love them. So I have to frame mine too.
Do you want to answer some questions that
Yeah.
people want to know
Yeah,
about you?
tell me-
Wait,
tell
hold
me
on.
all
I'm going
the
to set up
things.
like it's going to be like an interview. You're on
Okay.
It's Always Sunny. Hold on. I have some questions that people want to know. Now, this is the first time I'm doing this. Is that I plan on spending some time with the 3 shares because that's what people want to see a little bit. They've asked me.
I like to see you too.
Well, you know, I'm in all of them. So, so I'm going to answer these questions with you. This is the first time I'm asking them.
Oh, great! I
That'll be
love
fun.
that.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
So, top 5 favorite Cher songs.
Okay, can I go first?
I think you should.
Oh, thanks. Okay, Perfection
Perfection.
on the Cher album, my favorite gym song. It's so good. Perfection. Teal and I sing it all the time backstage. Didn't make it into the show. The I Got You Babe on the first album, very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Skin Deep, maybe.
Okay.
And I feel like, Superstar.
That's okay.
Cut.
We'll
Sorry,
get into
folks.
things that have been
We'll
cut
get
from
into
the
that.
show. That's more. That's next.
And then maybe you haven't seen the last of me just because that was the first one I knew.
From Burlesque.
Yeah.
Love it.
Go.
Okay, mine are I Got You, Babe. Baby Don't Go. Dark
Wonder
Lady.
why, folks.
Dark Lady. Why not? Oh, because it's a Sonny song?
I love it so much, yeah.
And Dark Lady, because I also
Yeah.
sang it. But not all of us sing that.
You
I
that was
liked
one of your
that.
first,
I liked
know.
that before.
See, I watched these episodes too.
What's your pre-show ritual like? What do you know?
Warm up. Usually I steam if I'm not in a rush.
Steam, like she has like a
Yeah.
personal steam inhaler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a little steamer.
Especially in the winter when it's cold and dry.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Or the seasons are changing or something.
Yep.
Makeup. And that's like it. Usually if I didn't go to the gym, I'll do like a 5-minute physical warm-up just to like warm my body up.
So pretty
But
standard. There's
pretty
nothing,
standard.
There's nothing very bizarre that you
No,
do.
no, no,
You're
no.
like, this is your Broadway debut. So asking you what is your most embarrassing Broadway moment is pretty specific to like, what has been the most
Right.
embarrassing thing that's happened in the last month and a half?
Sure. There's been some pretty bad ones.
Perfect.
This is a
Great.
hard
Tell
gig.
everyone.
I was in Beat Goes On. I think we were still during previews. It happened again the other week, but you know. And all the boys are like holding me, spotlight on me. I'm the only one talking, and I'm like telling this story. And the real line is Nichols calls me and says the trailer is playing in LA and I should check it out. And then they flip me and I say, so I did. So one day, spotlight on. White room. This happens, folks. Just white room, no matter how good of an actor, I think it's like just a thing that it happens to
Sometimes
everyone.
your brain just goes blank.
And I know I'm pretty confident in this moment, so I was like, let me just confidently say words. So I said, yeah. But I knew like generally what I was supposed to get out, but I didn't know the words to say it. So I was like, so there's a trailer and someone calls me and I go to LA and Nichols says there's a trailer.
Oh no.
And then they flip me and I'm like, so I did. And we went on with the number, but all the boys carrying me are like dying laughing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, please, I have to finish the story. I'm shaking thinking about it.
Give me like at least one of someone else's lines in the show and how they do it that you have a particular fondness for.
I get to watch the opening, like the whole opening every night, and so I just am obsessed with the way Stephanie says one of her lines in the opening, and it's so she does like this whole thing, and then she's like, well, I'm shy. And then like walks away, and it's the smallest thing, and yet it gets a reaction every time. It's so perfectly done, because it's like, you know she believes it, but you also know she knows that the audience is not going to believe her. And it's just so, she does it perfectly. Yeah, that's a good one.
And another one that I think of that Steph does is, she says to you, we're going to find you something even more wonderful. And you say, like cake? And she says, no love, but oh my God, cake is good. Every day.
And it happened like somewhere in
cake.
rehearsal. Like I think we had someone brought in cakes, and she had like changed the line reading to like, no love, but cake's good too.
Yeah.
And then it stuck.
Yeah, but then she doesn't even say, but cake is good too. She just, oh, but cake is good. It's like
Right,
such
it's
a
so
distinct shares. And there you have it. Okay, it's half hour. I know you have to go to work. Thank you. Okay, we'll be back with more.
Have fun with the other two.
Also, New Year's is coming up, and it's our last Saturday night scream of the year, so it's very possible that Mean Girls is going to do something exciting. We'll see. Okay, it's Saturday night scream. We are out the second floor window. It looks like they're preparing. The Mean Girls are preparing their song. They've been screaming, "Cher!" Alright, who do we got? Who do we got, Jenny? You should definitely be shirtless, Matthew. They play kazoos. That's great camera work there. And that is a wrap on 2018 here at the CHER Show. I think by the time you see this, it may very well be the New Year. So, Happy New Year's, everyone. Please be safe. If you go into Times Square, woo, God bless, but I will not see you there. We'll see you next year, which basically just means in a couple of days. Bye.